everyone, this is Margaret and Nixon. Today we are here to present our group projects, Promote Gender Diversity in Vietnam. In Vietnam, many students do not know and recognize the rights of LGBTI plus community and the concept of gender diversity. A term, the third sex, appear in Vietnamese media to describe homosexuality has caused a lot of confusion among the public. Lack of sex education has also led to discrimination against the gender minorities. Our target audience is high school and university students from 17 to 25 years old in Hanoi. Our collaborator is IC, the Institute for Studies of Society, Economy, and Environment. It is a non-government organization aims to promote the rights of minority groups in Vietnam to create an equal, tolerant, and free society. It works on LGBTI plus rights, ethnic minorities, gender justice, and social networking. IC helps people who is facing discrimination about gender inequality. They run research seminars, produce surveys, conduct interviews, policy recommendation, and advocacy literature about the minorities. It collaborates regularly with different schools to provide sex education and hold activities such as Viet Pride Hanoi and International Day Against Homophobia. Our material will send to high school and university in Hanoi. It will also be used in gender diversity talk within the IC Learning Center and post in social media platform and official websites. The project goal and outcomes are to promote equality, popularize correct knowledge of LGBTI plus community, and lastly, reduce prejudice and inequality. Vietnamese society is very normative and based on strict sexual dimorphism, which means difference of female and male. Homosexual identity is defined as an inversion of gender roles. Homosexuality does not yet exist as a firm concept in Vietnam. Vietnamese gender minorities are facing discrimination due to large intolerance of homosexuality. A survey by Ho Chi Minh City Pedagogical College shows that more than a half of the students misunderstand the concept of sex and gender. 94.04% of students agree that homosexuality is unacceptable. The term, the third sex, is highly discriminatory to homosexuals, but yet several authors still continue to use them in their media work. Homosexual also rarely mentioned in the context of formal education in Vietnam. There is no distinction among gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, or sexual behavior. Homosexuals is considered half man and half woman. We have decided to create an infographics in Vietnamese to clarify the definition of following terms: sex and gender, gender identity, gender expression, gender role, sexual orientation, and LGBTI+. Now let me pass over to Nixon to talk more about our material.
Yes, thank you, Margaret. And after Margaret and I will continue our presentation. Yes, it's our final products. It will contain two versions, the full entire version and the divided 3 parts version. Yes, and this is our draft process. As you guys can see, our draft is in a comic style, and we write by hand. Yes, the manga style. As the design, we design a poster infographic because it can easily be used as a printing material and easily to be spread in the social media platform. The structure from putting a question in a comic style and providing knowledge to catch people's sight and following the structure from forming a question and provide the appropriate knowledge, and the use of a dark background and colorful light strip to attractive and let the infographic to pop out in the background. And lastly, the use of a different color of the icons and character to aim to deliver the meaning of diversity. And for the negative consequences, because our project implementation time is very limited, because we have spent a lot of time in selecting the project to conduct initially, and we need to prepare for a backup project. And then at first we want to create in the comic style, but then because Vietnamese young people prefer Japanese style, so we decided to switch to the manga and spend more time protecting your artists by the most appropriate design. The first design is too long, as you can see, we have shortened.
I'm sorry, Nick, we can't hear you. I don't know if it's just me or others as well, but your sound seems to have disappeared.
Size. At all of the three parts, we have the dark purple background. Hidden below is the colorful light strip is to attractive and a colorful heart shape to represent the LGBTI plus community. Talking of the comic, the character design, you can see that the main character with dark hair, dark eyes, and yellow skin to represent Vietnamese. And the process of him from curiosity to enlightenment, feeling sorry and feeling understanding to represent the people in the process of learning a new knowledge. We did a lot of supporting character from to emphasizing the gender diversity, gender expression, and emphasizing the appearance learners reflect the character inside. And you can see that the different background, the hills, the beach, and the plans to impress the diversity exist in anywhere. Slogan, using the term the third sex may make people feel discriminatory to emphasize the message of our material. And this our second part, and different logos to signal different concepts to link easily to the concept. Example for gender, this gender identity, we're using the brand logo. And lastly is about sexual orientation and LGBTI plus. The structure use straight line indicates the content to make it easier for the target audience to understand our material. And lastly, the slogan. We cannot choose our sexual orientation, but we can choose which way we want to live. And this, we create our project based on credible because the material is produced under the conservative Vietnamese context and respond to the practical needs because it addresses the discrimination and misunderstanding against LGBTI plus community, and it engage stakeholders that SEE, which a non-profit organization focused on promoting the rights of different minorities in Vietnam. And it draws on an understanding of the local knowledge and practices. A lot of literature review about Vietnam context, about gender diversity, especially the lack of knowledge in our target audience. Informed by diverse approaches and experiences, because it's simple manga style and infographic for young audience, and it's benefit local community from the secondary high school to university students, and it lists the discipline and contribute to larger implementation because it can posted on Facebook promoting the correct knowledge, because we based on the law of Vietnam, and we have confirmed and verified everything we have said with our collaborator. Yeah, these are our references, and thank you guys that listen for our presentation. Any question, please feel free to ask us.